Happy Manic Monday, folks. This is PJ as usual, coming to you live from out of traffic and giving God thanks for health and strength and all good things. I'm a little sore from yesterday's Sigma run, but I'm grateful that at least I can feel my limbs, and the soreness is a sign that I'm alive. Yes, so give thanks because I couldn't be paralyzed. But anyway, guys, as usual, we're just grateful for another day. So let's just jump into the schools that were featured in last Friday's airing of the doubleheader round, the first in the series, and it was a great kickoff to the match that ensued after. Because if them did ever play the first one, the second one first, we probably wouldn't want to stay back for watch the second one. But anyways, guys, let's just introduce to you the following schools. The boys that sit on a hill and that they were certainly not hit, Munro, and they went up against the lovely ladies of Immaculate High. No surprises. So let me just jump into the stats. At the end of the opening challenge, Immaculate was on 2, Munro was on 3. At the end of the speed section, it was Munro on 24 and Immaculate on 14, which means the average of all the correct answers per minute was 7 for Munro and 3 for Immaculate. So they never did too well. They were very wrong and strong in that particular category. The buzzer round was my least favorite segment in that match. About 30% of the questions asked in that particular section were answered, whether wrong or correct. I'd say 30 to 40% of all the questions asked were attempted. Even the English one about the spectre. Or should I know that, people? The English. What I do appreciate though, Munro has this style. The men on Munro have a style. If a question is answered that they're 100% right, that it's supposed to be given. If JP said it was incorrect, you see them face us, you know? So there was one particular question about, it was a geography question, I remember, in the speed section. And when it was answered by Munro and JP said he corrected them, the little boy face just go, no sir, can't be. It was so, I like the fact that he was so committed, he was so strong, he was convicted that the question had to be correct. Him studied, so that's the answer. And it reminds me of Jody. I remember Jody Maxwell, not Jody Maxwell, sorry. There was a young man that competed in a spelling bee competition after Jody. I don't remember what his name was, but I remember when it was down to the finals and they were asking him about to spell a particular word. This is the finals within Arden, because as you know, that was the year that we were banned after Jody. Bad mind was active. Anyway, a question was given to the young man to spell, and the boy stood up there and he's like, he refused to start spell. Him use the usual delay tactics, give it to me in, word of origin. Use it in a sentence. And the boy stood up there for almost 1 minute. Him refused to spell. And of course, the persons in the audience were getting very uneasy. They were jeering at him and said, look, this is one piece of pandemonium. The people say, hey, you, come off high stage. Come on, I say, come on. Yeah, you hear me, we back up people. Hi. Thank you, Pjaden. Anyways, Reverend Archer, said, let's just look at, God rest him soul, by the way. He said, let's just pause, and they took a short recess. By this, the crowd was extremely disruptive. They're in quite a frenzy. Now, people, When they resumed, the judges came back. The head judge said, okay, we have a situation whereby the words that were issued for this particular spelling bee, all the words were supposed to have come from a particular edition of the Oxford Dictionary, I think it was. Apparently, in that edition, the word that was given to the young man was removed. Therefore, on that basis, they had to concede to say, give the young man another word, because that word that they gave was not in the edition that the young man studied. No, people, me I tell you, say if the band never did on and this picture did go at the spelling bee international, him would have cleaned it up. Me not for ask. Can you imagine the boy study dictionary, the boy know every single word in a particular. Sir, stop blowing with the light is on red. Me see I saw hag and goat and then taxi money. See it red now. Was make what the junk, but I don't want to have any road rage. Anyway, guys, that was Munro. The buzzer round ended on 30 to Munro and 14 to Immaculate. No surprises there. Mighty Men of Munro, I will continue to just urge you to be consistent. I expect nothing less. This was literally a warm-up match for you. I really didn't expect otherwise in terms of the results. So, Immaculate, it was great to have you. You're one of the more pleasant ones to watch in action, and even the buzzer round, you still gave a fighting effort. So I laud you for the efforts that you did, or you put up with, or you gave during the buzzer round. As I said, I wish more questions would have been answered during that round. And I'm taking note as well that a lot of the questions in the languages have been attempted because JP is giving the right pronunciation. So people them have to stone, them have to stone and say, what did them really try? You know? But all the best, mighty men. Looking forward to see you in your next match, in the next round. And on that note, guys, have a really great rest of the Monday. And I'll see you all, God's willing, on Tuesday. Toodles.